back. We are now
there
cutting
was
across,
very
Mayuresh, to these live visuals of the big meeting. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the French President Emmanuel Macron meeting in Mumbai at the Lok Bhavan. Live shots that my colleague Mayuresh is bringing, bolstering the strategic ties. That's what India and France are looking at with this big meet, the 3-day official visit that the French President is on in the country. And there was a welcome message that was posted for the French President by the Indian Prime Minister, where it said that welcome to India. India is delighted to welcome your visit and intends to give new momentum to our strategic partnership. I am convinced, said Prime Minister Modi, that our discussions will further strengthen cooperation in various sectors and contribute to global progress. He's, of course, welcoming him again to the national capital after this visit to Mumbai. So this big meeting between the two world leaders, Prime Minister Narendra Modi gracing the French President with a warm embrace, and returning the gesture was Emmanuel Macron. And my dear friend is how Prime Minister Modi addressed him in that tweet of his that he'd welcomed the president with. And now this warm embrace, that's how the two leaders met as Macron arrived at the Lok Bhavan. Prime Minister Narendra Modi along with the French president, of course, a lot is on the cards, where the two leaders are expected to hold discussions on not just artificial intelligence. Remember the AI summit that the French president is going to very much be a part of. There are also going to be broader strategic cooperation discussions, and they will, of course, be dominating the headlines and the conversations between the two world leaders. Also, there is going to be a renewed push for defense collaboration, including joint manufacturing of helicopters and Hammer precision guided missiles. And that's something that is also rather significant. This is going to be a big visit of the two world leaders. Remember, the fourth time only that the French President Emmanuel Macron is in India, the first time in Mumbai. And earlier, before touching down in Mumbai, he shared a post from his flight saying that he was traveling with business, economic, industrial, cultural and digital leaders to deepen India-France cooperation, where he said, and I'm quoting from that post of his, en route to India together, we will go even further in our cooperation. See you tomorrow, my dear friend Narendra Modi. So that's how the two leaders have addressed one another. Dear friend is what they go on to call them, and that warmth is only witnessed and palpable with that embrace, the warm embrace that both leaders really met with. Mayuresh continues to be with us on the broadcast. Mayuresh, we're talking on these live visuals as the two leaders have met, and the warmth is only palpable.
Absolutely, that two leaders have met, and now the discussion about the roadmap for next 25 years will start. As we were telling our viewers that we are expecting that more than 10 to 12 MOUs both the countries will sign with each other. We have been given to understand the meeting which was going to happen between Emmanuel Macron, President of France, and PM Narendra Modi. They will focus on defense, trade and investment, technology, skill education, health, and most importantly the supply chain. So these areas will be in the focus, and based on these areas there will be the MOUs which will be signed. As I told you that both these iconic leaders will be discussing the roadmap for both the countries for next 25 years, that how both the countries can cooperate, can work together in these areas and help each other to grow.
Right, absolutely. And a lot is in store today as the MOUs are going to be signed. Mayuresh, you're rightly mentioning that. So very, very shortly, we will see that happen. And right now, we are putting out these earlier shots as to how Prime Minister Narendra Modi welcomed the French President Emmanuel Macron. And very shortly, we will see the signing of the MOUs, the exchange, and also the statements that will come about from, in fact, the Raj Bhavan later. Right now, the two leaders are at the Lok Bhavan, where this meeting is something that we are witness to. And later in the evening, we are told, Mayuresh, there will be an India-France Innovation Forum for which the French President, Mr. Macron, is in Mumbai for the first time.